cannot heal your kidney if you do these 10 things daily. Imagine this. You wake up one morning and it hits you. The habits you thought were harmless, the routines you maintained for years, are actually silently destroying your kidneys. It's shocking, isn't it? But the truth is your kidneys, those small but powerful organs, work day in and day out to filter waste, regulate your body's fluids, and keep your blood pressure in check. Yet, without even realizing it, certain daily practices we rarely think about could be quietly undermining the health of these vital organs. If you're tired of feeling helpless, if you want to stop being passive in the battle for your kidney health, then it's time to face the truth. The way we live, our habits, can either protect or destroy our kidneys. In today's video, we're going to reveal the top 10 daily habits that could be quietly sabotaging your kidney health. These aren't just minor mistakes. They are deeply ingrained actions that could be leading you straight into chronic kidney disease if you don't change them. And here's the best part. We'll be counting down from 10 to 1, saving the most dangerous habit for the end, which you'll definitely want to stay tuned for. So if you're serious about protecting or even healing your kidneys, this is the video for you. Before we begin, I want you to stop and think. If you've ever experienced any kidney issues, or if you feel like you might be doing something wrong that's affecting your health, I want you to drop a comment below and let me know by typing the number 1. I'm here with you, and together we can turn this around. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share with someone who needs this, and subscribe for more essential health tips. I'll be posting more content that helps you take control of your well-being every single day. Let's dive in. 10. Holding in your urine. We've all been there. Whether you're buried in an important project at work, stuck in an endless traffic jam, or so absorbed in a task that you push through the growing discomfort in your body, that familiar sensation starts to rise, your bladder sending that unmistakable signal. You know the one, the desperate need to go. Yet, somehow, we often convince ourselves that we can hold off just a little longer. We tell ourselves, I'll be fine just a few more minutes, thinking it's no big deal. But here's the hard truth. Consistently holding in your urine is far more dangerous than we often realize. When you regularly ignore that natural urge, you're putting unnecessary pressure on your bladder. Over time, this can stretch and weaken the bladder muscles. What happens next? Your bladder isn't able to fully empty itself, and this opens the door to a host of problems, starting with urinary tract infections, UTIs. While a UTI might seem like a minor inconvenience, if left untreated, it can travel upwards to your kidneys, causing serious kidney infections, painful and dangerous conditions that no one should have to experience. And that's not the end of it. When you keep holding your urine, it gives minerals and salts more time to crystallize, increasing the likelihood of kidney stones. These painful stones can cause irreversible damage to your kidneys if not addressed. So, take a moment to think about it. Have you ever found yourself holding it in, thinking it's no big deal, only to regret it later? I want to hear from you. If you've ever experienced this, leave a comment with the number 1 below. You're not alone in this. Together, we can acknowledge these habits and break free from them, taking one step at a time towards better kidney health. To protect your kidneys, make it a rule to never hold in your urine when you feel that urge. It may seem like a small change, but it's a crucial step in preserving the long-term health of your kidneys. Every time you listen to your body, you're doing something vital for your health. Don't wait for it to become a problem. Take action today. 9. Overusing painkillers. We've all been there, feeling that sharp, persistent ache or discomfort in our body, and reaching for a painkiller to help us push through the day. Painkillers, especially non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, like ibuprofen, aspirin, or naproxen, are often our first line of defense against pain. They're easy to access, effective in providing relief, and offer a quick solution when we need it most. But while they may seem harmless, the truth is that overusing these medications can silently wreak havoc on our kidneys, with consequences that we may not fully realize until it's too late. Painkillers are designed to reduce inflammation, which is often the root cause of our pain. However, what most of us don't know is that these medications can also reduce blood flow to the kidneys, which is crucial for their ability to function properly. Think of your kidneys as the body's natural filtration system. Without proper blood flow, they can't filter waste from your blood as efficiently. Over time, this impaired blood flow can lead to significant damage. Chronic use of painkillers, especially without realizing the toll they're taking, can lead to a condition called analgesic nephropathy. This is a form of kidney damage that, over time, can result in chronic kidney disease. The scariest part? This kind of kidney damage is often irreversible. It doesn't happen overnight. In the beginning, you might not feel any different, but as years go by and the damage accumulates, you may experience a gradual loss of kidney function. The silent nature of this damage makes it all the more dangerous. Without the warning signs, many people don't realize their kidneys are struggling until the damage is already done. If you're finding yourself reaching for painkillers more often than you'd like, I want you to stop and reflect for a moment. Is this a pattern for you? If you're relying on painkillers regularly to manage your discomfort, it may be time to ask yourself why. There might be an underlying issue that needs attention, or perhaps there are safer alternatives available. The next time you reach for that bottle, think about the long-term effects on your kidneys. Is it worth the risk? I want to encourage you to consult with your healthcare provider if you're using painkillers frequently. A conversation with your doctor can help you explore safer options for pain relief, whether that's through different medications or addressing the root cause of your pain. There are often other ways to manage chronic pain that don't involve putting your kidney health in jeopardy. Your kidneys do so much for you every day, and it's time we start returning the favor by taking care of them. Remember, your kidneys are essential, and it's never too late to start making better choices for them. You don't have to endure pain, but you also don't have to sacrifice your kidney health in the process. Take control of your health now, before it's too late. 8. Not drinking enough water. Imagine this. Your kidneys, those hard-working organs that are silently filtering out toxins and waste from your body every day, are crying out for help. But you're not listening. You're dehydrated. Your body feels thirsty, but you keep pushing that need aside. Maybe you're busy, maybe you forget, or maybe you think it's not a big deal. However, not drinking enough water is one of the most damaging things you can do to your kidneys, and the consequences can be much more severe than you might realize. Water is absolutely essential for your kidneys to function properly. Think of your kidneys as a filtration system. They need water to help them process waste from your blood and flush it out of your body through urine. Without enough water, they can't perform this vital function as effectively. That's when things start to go wrong. The waste products that should be filtered and removed begin to build up in your body, and this can lead to serious health problems. When you're dehydrated, your urine becomes concentrated. This means that your kidneys are working even harder to remove the waste, but the waste isn't being flushed out as easily. This concentrated urine can irritate your kidneys, leading to discomfort and, over time, the formation of kidney stones. These small but painful deposits of minerals and salts can cause excruciating pain and serious damage to your kidneys. No one wants to experience that. Yet, many of us do, simply because we're not drinking enough water. Chronic dehydration, if left unchecked, doesn't just lead to kidney stones. It can also result in a gradual decline in kidney function. Over time, this can increase your risk of developing chronic kidney disease, a condition that's often preventable with something as simple as staying hydrated. I want you to stop and think. How often do you find yourself ignoring your thirst? Have you noticed any signs of dehydration in your body, like dry skin, fatigue, or headaches? If you can relate, I want you to comment with the number 1 below. I'd love to hear your experience because we're all in this together. It's easy to overlook, but once we acknowledge it, we can take action. To protect your kidneys, make a conscious effort to drink plenty of water throughout the day. It's easy to forget or get distracted, but this simple habit is one of the most powerful things you can do for your kidney health. While the exact amount of water needed can vary depending on things like your activity level, the climate, and your overall health, a good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 8 glasses of water per day. And here's a tip. Keep a water bottle with you. When it's right there in front of you, it's much easier to remember. By staying hydrated, you're giving your kidneys the support they need to do their job properly. It's a small step, but it's a big one for the long-term health of your kidneys. Don't wait until it's too late. Start drinking more water today, and let your kidneys thank you for it tomorrow. So, Are you drinking enough water? Let's make this a conversation. Drop a 1 in the comments if this is something you're working on, and let's motivate each other to keep our kidneys healthy and strong. 7. Consuming too much salt. Salt. It's something we all know, something we use without much thought. It's in everything we eat, from the obvious like chips and fast food, to the hidden sodium in processed meals, sauces, and snacks. But what if I told you that this innocent-looking seasoning, which has become a constant in our daily lives, could be slowly sabotaging one of the most vital organs in your body, your kidneys? Salt is essential for the body. Sodium, the key component of salt, plays a critical role in maintaining fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contraction. But here's the catch. Like anything else, too much of a good thing can be harmful. When you consume excessive amounts of salt, your kidneys are forced to work overtime to filter out all that extra sodium from your bloodstream. This added pressure can be overwhelming for your kidneys and, over time, leads to a slow decline in their ability to function properly. They're tirelessly working to keep up, but eventually, the strain takes a toll. And the dangers don't stop there. When your kidneys struggle to manage the excess sodium, your body starts to retain more water in an attempt to balance out the salt levels. This increased water retention leads to a rise in blood volume, which in turn causes your blood pressure to spike. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage. It can silently worsen kidney function and even contribute to conditions like chronic kidney disease. The more salt you consume, the harder your kidneys have to work, and the greater the strain on them. But it doesn't stop at high blood pressure. An excess of sodium in your diet can also increase the risk of developing kidney stones, those painful, hard deposits that form when minerals in your urine crystallize. Kidney stones are not just excruciatingly painful. They can also cause lasting damage to your kidneys if left untreated. So what can you do? The answer is simple but impactful. To protect your kidneys, start by reducing your salt intake. Processed and fast foods are often loaded with hidden sodium, so cutting back on these foods can make a huge difference. Instead, opt for whole, natural foods, fruits, vegetables, and herbs that will flavor your meals without putting your kidneys under unnecessary strain. Experiment with fresh ingredients and herbs to create vibrant, flavorful meals without relying on excessive salt. Think about it. How often do you find yourself reaching for that salt shaker or indulging in processed foods without a second thought? If this sounds familiar, drop a 1 in the comments. Let's open up a conversation about how we can start making small changes to protect our kidney health. You don't have to eliminate all salt from your life, but being more mindful of how much you consume can make a world of difference for your kidneys. It's never too late to take control. Let's start today, one meal at a time, making smarter choices for our kidneys and our long-term health. 6. Eating processed foods. We've all been there. Long days at work, tired evenings, or the rush to get something on the table for family. Processed foods seem like the perfect answer. Quick, convenient, and oh so tasty. From frozen dinners to packaged snacks, they are a staple in many of our busy lives. But while these foods may offer an immediate solution to our hunger or time crunches, they come with a hidden cost, one that we often overlook: the health of our kidneys. It's easy to ignore the long-term consequences when something is so readily available, but when it comes to processed foods, their impact on our kidneys is more significant than we might think. These foods are often packed with unhealthy ingredients, from sodium and sugar to unhealthy fats and preservatives. Each one of these components quietly builds up and starts to take its toll on your kidney health. The sodium content in processed foods is particularly concerning. Salt is a key ingredient in many processed foods because it enhances flavor and acts as a preservative, but too much sodium can cause serious problems. When you consume too much sodium, your kidneys must work overtime to filter it out. This excess sodium can raise your blood pressure, and high blood pressure is one of the most common causes of kidney disease. It's a slow process. Your kidneys are continuously under stress, working hard to process the excess salt, and over time, the strain weakens them. But it doesn't stop there. Many processed foods are not just high in sodium. They are also loaded with unhealthy fats and added sugars. These ingredients don't just lead to weight gain and obesity. They can also create an acidic environment in your body, making it even harder for your kidneys to do their job. Kidneys are responsible for maintaining the delicate balance of acids and bases in your body. If this balance is disrupted by the high levels of sugar and fat in processed foods, it can put even more pressure on your kidneys, increasing the likelihood of kidney stones, kidney disease, and other chronic conditions. What's worse is that regular consumption of processed foods often leads to other health issues, such as obesity, diabetes, and hypertension, all of which are major risk factors for kidney damage. Obesity alone puts extra pressure on your kidneys, making them work harder to filter waste. And diabetes? High blood sugar levels can damage the blood vessels in your kidneys, leading to diabetic nephropathy. Hypertension, as mentioned, damages the blood vessels and reduces the kidney's ability to filter properly. I want you to take a moment to think. How often do you find yourself reaching for that bag of chips or a frozen meal simply because it's easier and faster? How often do you rely on processed foods for the sake of convenience, without thinking of the bigger picture? I challenge you to pause for a moment and reflect on how these foods are affecting your health. If you found yourself in this cycle, I encourage you to comment with the number 1 below. Share your experiences, and let's start a conversation. You are not alone, and together we can make a change. The solution isn't to completely eliminate processed foods from your life. It's about finding a balance. To safeguard your kidneys, it's essential to start limiting processed foods and focusing on a diet rich in natural, whole foods. Fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats nourish your body in a way that processed foods simply cannot. These foods not only help your kidneys function at their best, but they also protect your overall health. Making the shift toward a diet filled with nutrient-dense, whole foods may seem challenging at first, but the benefits for your kidney health and your overall well-being are immeasurable. Small, gradual changes can lead to lasting improvements. It's time to stop relying on quick fixes and instead nourish our bodies with the real fuel they deserve. Let's prioritize our kidney health, one meal at a time. 5. Ignoring high blood pressure. High blood pressure is often dubbed the silent killer. And for good reason. It's the kind of health issue that creeps up quietly, hiding behind the scenes while slowly wreaking havoc on your body, especially your kidneys. Most people don't even realize the dangerous impact it has on their kidney health until it's too late. We tend to think of high blood pressure as just a number on a chart, something to glance at once in a while. But in reality, it's much more than that. It's an ongoing, silent force, continuously damaging the very vessels that your kidneys depend on to function. Your kidneys play a crucial role in filtering waste and excess fluids from your blood. Think of them as the body's natural filtration system. But when your blood pressure is constantly high, it forces your blood vessels to work under immense pressure. Over time, this constant strain weakens and damages those delicate vessels in the kidneys, the ones responsible for this vital filtration process. The result? Their ability to filter waste and regulate your body's fluids diminishes. This is when the damage begins. It's subtle at first, but the longer you ignore it, the worse it gets. If left unchecked, this damage leads to a condition called hypertensive nephropathy, a form of kidney disease caused by high blood pressure. As the blood vessels in your kidneys become increasingly damaged, their ability to filter the blood effectively becomes compromised. Your kidneys, once efficient at their job, begin to struggle, and this struggle only worsens over time. What was once a simple issue, often overlooked, can escalate into chronic kidney disease, and in the worst-case scenario, kidney failure. The result is a dependency on dialysis or the desperate need for a kidney transplant, both of which come with their own set of risks, emotional challenges, and financial burdens. But here's the reality that many of us miss. High blood pressure is controllable. It's not a death sentence, and it doesn't have to steal your health away quietly. By taking proactive steps to manage your blood pressure, you can protect your kidneys and, in turn, safeguard your overall health. It all starts with awareness and a commitment to making changes that can slow down or even reverse the damage. This isn't just about taking a pill and forgetting about it. Managing high blood pressure requires a holistic approach to your lifestyle. It begins with diet. Choosing foods that are low in sodium and rich in nutrients that support cardiovascular health. Regular exercise is key to keeping your heart and blood vessels in good shape. And don't forget the power of stress reduction. Chronic stress can be a significant contributor to elevated blood pressure. Limiting alcohol intake and avoiding smoking are other essential factors that can have an immediate and positive impact on your blood pressure. And, of course, regular monitoring is critical. Checking your blood pressure at home allows you to stay on top of any changes and take action before things spiral out of control. Managing high blood pressure isn't just about avoiding numbers on a chart. It's about taking control of your life, your health, and your future. Every time you choose to live a heart-healthy lifestyle, every time you make a conscious decision to protect your blood vessels, you're making a powerful move toward preserving your kidney function. Don't wait until the damage is irreversible. Make today the day you take charge of your health, because your kidneys and your future self will thank you for it. For consuming excessive sugar. Sugar has become an invisible force in our diets. It's tucked into most unexpected places, hidden in foods and drinks that might not even taste sweet, but still wreak havoc on our health. We live in a world where sugar is not just a treat, but constant companion in our daily meals and snacks. While it's okay to indulge occasionally, the real danger lies in consistently consuming too much sugar, and the consequences are far more serious than most of us realize. When sugar becomes a regular part of our routine, it begins to chip away at our health in subtle, yet devastating ways. One of the first problems it triggers is weight gain, a condition that's not just about appearance, but about your body struggling under the burden of excess fat. Your kidneys, hardworking as they are, have to filter more waste and regulate your body's delicate balance of fluids and electrolytes. The more weight you carry, the more pressure you put on your kidneys, making them work overtime, which over time can lead to a decline in kidney function. But the damage doesn't stop there. Sugar doesn't just make you gain weight. It sets the stage for something much more serious, type 2 diabetes. This condition is insidious, and the impact it has on your kidneys is especially dangerous. High blood sugar levels, which result from consuming too much sugar, can damage the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, leading to a condition called diabetic nephropathy. This is one of the leading causes of kidney disease, and if left untreated, it can progress to kidney failure, forcing you to rely on dialysis or even a kidney transplant. The link between sugar and kidney health doesn't end with diabetes. Excess sugar is also a major contributor to high blood pressure, a condition that places immense strain on your kidneys. High blood pressure forces the blood vessels in your kidneys to work harder, making it even more difficult for them to function properly. As this cycle continues, the damage to your kidneys becomes more severe, and their ability to filter out waste and maintain fluid balance becomes compromised. Now, let's take a moment to think. How often do you grab that sugary snack or drink without even thinking about the long-term consequences? Have you ever caught yourself reaching for something sweet, even when you know it might not be the best choice for your health? If you ever struggle with sugar cravings or found yourself reaching for the sugary treats more often than you'd like, leave a 1 in the comments below. You're not alone, and by sharing our struggles, we can all be reminded to take better care of our health together. To protect your kidneys and your overall well-being, it's essential to be mindful of your sugar intake. Start by reading labels and noticing just how much sugar is hidden in your everyday foods and drinks. Cutting back on sugary beverages, processed snacks, and desserts is a simple yet powerful step you can take today. Instead, opt for natural sources of sweetness like fresh fruits, which not only satisfy your cravings, but also provide nutrients that support your overall health. You can also add flavor to your meals with spices like cinnamon or vanilla without the need for added sugars. These small changes can make a world of difference for your kidneys and your overall quality of life. Remember, every time you choose to cut back on sugar, you're doing more than just avoiding an extra calorie. You're taking action to protect your kidneys. Make today the day you begin to break free from the hidden dangers of sugar. Your kidneys and your future self will thank you. 3. Smoking. We all know the dangers of smoking when it comes to the lungs and the heart. It's something we've heard repeatedly over the years, a warning we've grown used to. But here's the truth. Smoking doesn't just harm your lungs and heart. It silently but severely damages another critical organ in your body, your kidneys. The consequences of smoking on kidney health are often overlooked, yet they can be just as devastating as its impact on your respiratory and cardiovascular systems. Every time you inhale the toxic chemicals in cigarette smoke, you're introducing harmful substances into your bloodstream, which quickly make their way to your kidneys. These chemicals cause inflammation and damage the delicate blood vessels within your kidneys. Imagine the very vessels responsible for filtering waste and toxins from your blood slowly being compromised, unable to do their job efficiently. This damage over time leads to a buildup of toxins in your body, a situation that no one should have to endure. It's as if your kidneys are slowly suffocating, struggling to keep up with the demand to cleanse your system. But that's not all. Smoking also reduces blood flow to your kidneys, further impairing their ability to function properly. When blood flow decreases, the kidneys receive less oxygen, which makes it harder for them to filter out the waste your body doesn't need. Over time, this reduced blood flow puts you at a higher risk of developing chronic kidney disease, CKD, a condition that progresses slowly but can lead to kidney failure if left untreated. The most terrifying risk of all? Smoking increases your chances of developing kidney cancer, a disease that is often hard to detect in its early stages and can be life-threatening. Smokers, especially those who have been smoking heavily for many years, are at a significantly higher risk of developing kidney cancer. It's not just the damage to your kidneys that's concerning. The very act of smoking can worsen other factors that are already damaging your kidneys, like high blood pressure and diabetes, both of which are common among long-term smokers. However, here's the good news. You have the power to change all of this. Quitting smoking can have a profound impact on your kidney health. Even if you've been a smoker for years, within weeks of quitting, you'll notice improvements in your circulation, and the strain on your kidneys will begin to lessen. Over time, as you give your body a chance to heal, the risk of kidney disease lowers, and your kidneys get a well-deserved break. Imagine a future where your kidneys are no longer battling the constant toll of smoke. Imagine a future where you're breathing easier, your blood is flowing freely, and your kidneys can do their job without struggling. It's all possible when you make the decision to quit smoking. I know quitting isn't easy. It's a battle, and for many, it feels overwhelming. But you're not alone in this fight. There are countless resources available to help you. Support groups, nicotine replacement therapies, and online resources that can guide you through the process. Take the first step today. Reach out for help if you need it, and know that you are on the path to better health, not just for your lungs, but for your kidneys and your entire body. If you struggle with quitting or are thinking about taking the first step to quit, I want to hear from you. Leave a 1 in the comments below if you're ready to make that change. Your kidneys and your future self will thank you for it. 2. Drinking too much alcohol. For many, drinking alcohol is a way to relax, unwind after a long day, or connect with friends and family during social gatherings. It's something ingrained in our social lives, often seen as a harmless indulgence. But here's the truth that many people overlook. Excessive drinking can have severe, long-lasting consequences for your kidneys, and many of us don't even realize how much damage is being done. Your kidneys, as you may already know, are responsible for filtering waste and toxins from your blood. Among the toxins they work tirelessly to eliminate is alcohol, which, despite its common consumption, is a potent toxin to the body. Every time you drink, your kidneys are forced to work overtime to flush it out of your system. It's like your kidneys are being asked to deal with a constant flood of waste, and the more you drink, the harder they have to work to keep things in balance. As your kidneys strain to filter out the alcohol, dehydration becomes a serious risk. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it causes your body to expel more fluids than it takes in. This leads to dehydration, which puts immense stress on your kidneys. When you're dehydrated, the flow of blood to your kidneys slows down, reducing their ability to filter waste effectively. Your kidneys need a steady supply of blood to function properly, and when that blood flow decreases, so does their ability to do their job. This sets the stage for a cascade of problems. Your kidneys can't maintain a healthy balance of fluids, electrolytes, or waste products, all of which are crucial for keeping your body running smoothly. But the impact of alcohol on your kidneys doesn't stop there. Chronic drinking can lead to liver damage, and here's where the connection between your liver and kidneys becomes crucial. The liver and kidneys work hand in hand to detoxify your body, so if your liver is compromised, it puts additional strain on your kidneys. Over time, liver damage can lead to a domino effect, severely affecting kidney function. There's more. Alcohol is a significant contributor to high blood pressure, which is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. When you drink excessively, you raise your blood pressure, and high blood pressure further damages your kidneys. It's a vicious cycle that can accelerate kidney dysfunction and increase the risk of developing chronic kidney disease, CKD. Left unchecked, this can progress to kidney failure, leaving you with the need for dialysis or a kidney transplant. So, how can you protect your kidneys from this silent threat? Moderation is key. The recommended alcohol intake is no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. It might sound simple, but sticking to these limits can go a long way in preserving your kidney health. If you find it difficult to control your alcohol consumption or feel that it's becoming a bigger issue, don't hesitate to seek help. Support groups and healthcare professionals are there to guide you and offer the resources you need to regain control of your health. Drinking in moderation isn't just about avoiding hangovers. It's about protecting your kidneys and ensuring that they remain healthy and capable of doing their vital job. Remember, every time you choose to drink within limits, you're making a powerful decision to support your kidney health. If you've ever struggled with balancing your alcohol consumption, or if you've decided to take a step toward cutting back for your kidney's sake, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a 1 in the comments below if you're ready to make a change and protect your kidneys. Let's take this journey together toward better kidney health and overall well-being. 1. Neglecting diabetes management. When it comes to your kidney health, there's one undeniable factor that can either make or break your chances of preserving it: how well you manage diabetes. Diabetes is not just another condition to keep an eye on. It is a leading cause of chronic kidney disease, CKD, and kidney failure. The connection between high blood sugar and kidney health is undeniable, and the impact of poor management can be devastating. This is why it is absolutely crucial to keep your blood sugar levels under control. Your kidneys depend on it. For those with diabetes, the constant elevation of blood sugar causes damage to the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. These blood vessels are responsible for filtering waste and excess fluids from your blood, keeping your system in balance. But when those blood vessels are damaged by high blood sugar, the kidneys struggle to do their job. Diabetic nephropathy, the medical term for kidney damage caused by diabetes, develops slowly over time, almost imperceptibly. Initially, the signs might be subtle, but the damage is real and it accumulates over the years. If left untreated, diabetic nephropathy will eventually lead to end-stage kidney disease, a point at which dialysis or even a kidney transplant may be required. By the time you reach this stage, the damage to your kidneys can often be irreversible. The scary reality is that high blood sugar doesn't just affect your kidneys, it accelerates the wear and tear on your entire body. But here's where things can change. Prevention and early intervention are key. You don't have to let diabetes dictate the future of your kidney health. By staying on top of your blood sugar levels, you can significantly reduce the risk of kidney complications and preserve your kidney function for years to come. So, how can you manage your diabetes effectively and protect your kidneys from the damage caused by uncontrolled blood sugar? First, regular monitoring of blood sugar levels is absolutely essential. By tracking your blood sugar, you gain insight into how well your management plan is working and can make adjustments when necessary. Alongside monitoring, following a balanced diet designed to keep your blood sugar stable is a powerful tool. Focus on whole foods, including fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, while avoiding processed foods and excessive sugar. Pairing a healthy diet with regular exercise can make a world of difference. Exercise not only helps control blood sugar levels, but also strengthens your cardiovascular system, which is deeply connected to kidney health. Taking your prescribed medications as directed by your healthcare provider is another critical aspect of diabetes management. Whether it's insulin or oral medications, they play a pivotal role in keeping your blood sugar levels in check. But managing your diabetes isn't just about controlling blood sugar. It's also about addressing other related risk factors, such as high blood pressure and high cholesterol. These two conditions can compound the damage to your kidneys and accelerate kidney decline. By keeping them under control, you're taking a huge step towards safeguarding your kidneys. The bottom line is that staying vigilant and proactive about your diabetes management is the best defense against kidney damage. You have the power to make a difference in your kidney health through consistent action and regular care. So, if you're struggling with diabetes management, I want to hear from you. Share your experiences in the comments with a number 1. Let's support each other in this journey toward better health and protect our kidneys from the long-term damage caused by diabetes. Your kidneys and your overall health are worth the effort. Keep them in mind and stay committed to your diabetes management. Your future self will thank you for it. We just explore important factors that can affect kidney health, especially for older adults. Now, I want to share with you some specific and actionable steps that you can take today to improve your health, protect your kidneys, and stay healthy as you age. Let's walk through each step so you can start right away. Now that you know the hidden habits that could be quietly damaging your kidneys, the power is truly in your hands. Healing your kidneys isn't about waiting for a miracle. It's about making intentional, smart choices every single day. Small changes today can lead to massive transformations tomorrow. Remember, every glass of water you drink, every mindful meal you eat, every healthy decision you make is a vote for your kidneys, for your longevity, and for your quality of life. Your kidneys have been working tirelessly for you your entire life. Now it's time to return the favor. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our channel for more essential tips on protecting your health as you age. And I want to hear from you. Comment the number 1 below if you're committed to making even one change starting today to protect your kidneys. Let's walk this journey together towards stronger kidneys, better health, and a brighter future. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.